Number 14. Culture, films, books, music. B2. Do films and books influence people strongly in your opinion? Absolutely. Culture shapes the way people think, communicate, and even understand the world. Films, books, and music are not only entertainment, they also reflect social ideas, fears, and values. Do you have a favorite film or series? Yes, one of my favorite films is The Matrix. I first watched it years ago, but it still feels relevant today because it explores technology, artificial intelligence, and the nature of reality. Why do you find it so interesting? Because it works on several levels simultaneously. On the surface, it is an action science fiction film, but philosophically, it raises questions about freedom, manipulation, and whether people truly control their lives. Technology and virtual reality seem even more realistic nowadays. Exactly. When the film was released, many ideas seemed futuristic. However, modern society now depends heavily on digital systems, algorithms, and online communication, so some themes feel surprisingly realistic. Do you enjoy TV series too? Definitely. I particularly enjoy The Big Bang Theory because it combines humor with scientific topics. The characters are intelligent but socially awkward, which creates many funny situations. The series made science more popular for many people. Absolutely. Before that show, scientists in popular culture were often presented as cold or boring. The series humanized them and showed that intelligent people can also be entertaining and emotional. Are you interested in science documentaries as well? Yes. I enjoyed The Elegant Universe because it explains complicated scientific theories in a more accessible way. Topics such as quantum physics and string theory can sound intimidating initially, but documentaries help simplify them. Science and culture are connected more than people realize. Definitely. Scientific discoveries influence literature, films, and even music. Culture constantly adapts to technological and philosophical changes happening in society. Do you prefer watching films at home or in cinemas? Honestly, both experiences have advantages. Cinemas create stronger atmosphere because sound and visuals feel more immersive. However, streaming platforms provide convenience and flexibility. Streaming services have changed entertainment enormously. Absolutely. Years ago, people used to wait for television schedules or cinema releases. Nowadays, almost everything can be watched instantly online. That convenience also changes attention spans, though. Exactly. Some viewers constantly switch between films, series, and social media simultaneously. As a result, concentration sometimes becomes weaker. What role does music play in your life? Music helps me relax, focus, or improve mood depending on the situation. Different genres create completely different emotional atmospheres. Film soundtracks can also become iconic. Absolutely. Certain films are remembered partly because of their music. A strong soundtrack can intensify emotions and make scenes unforgettable. Do you still read books regularly? Not as frequently as I probably should, but I still appreciate books. Reading requires deeper concentration than social media or short online content. Modern lifestyles make long reading more difficult. Definitely. Constant notifications and digital distractions affect focus. Many people have become accustomed to consuming short information fragments instead of long narratives. Do you believe culture influences society politically and socially? Absolutely. Films, music, and literature often reflect social tensions and historical changes. Sometimes cultural works even influence public discussions or political opinions. Art can unite people emotionally too, definitely. Music festivals, films, or performances create shared experiences among people from different backgrounds. Culture often becomes an international language. Have you ever attended any live performances? Yes, and live performances feel completely different from recordings. Concerts and theater performances create direct emotional connection because the audience experiences everything in real time. Performers probably feel audience energy too. Absolutely. That interaction makes live events unique. Even if small imperfections appear, performances often feel more authentic and emotional. What would you recommend to somebody interested in science and philosophy? I would definitely recommend The Matrix because it combines entertainment with philosophical questions. I'd also suggest science documentaries such as The Elegant Universe for people curious about physics and the universe. So, what makes cultural works truly memorable in your opinion? In my opinion, the most memorable films, books, or performances are those that make people reflect emotionally or intellectually. Entertainment becomes much more powerful when it not only amuses people, but also changes the way they see reality or themselves.